Going, guys? Zabby here, and today we're going to be teaching you guys how to use a bottom rod here in Fishing Planet. Now, this is a question I actually get asked quite a bit, which is why I'm making a little bit of a quick tips video on it, is how to set up a bottom rod, how to use a bottom rod, and they're actually really simple. I know it's a little bit different than a float rod, but it's really simple. So what we're going to do here is just go over what you need for a bottom rod. So we're going to go ahead and equip our bottom sniper 360, and obviously you're going to need a reel. So let's just go down here and find a reel that's going to match. So we got this thunder spin, perfect. For line, let me just see what we got here. You'll just throw on some of this mono right here, this X series mono. So let's just go ahead and do that. Now, it's a little bit heavier, but that's okay. This is just for the test, or just for showing you guys what to do in the video. Now, you can see here we got some slots open here that you might not be used to. So one of them is a sinker, one of them is a leader. If you're just getting bottom rods, you maybe haven't actually used a legitimate leader yet. So for these sinkers, you just go into the shop here, go into terminal tackle, and they're right here under sinkers. Now, you can use these sinkers, and you can use the carp sinkers as well. It's really up to you guys what you want to use. I know some people use the carp sinkers just because they look a little bit nicer, but it's really up to you, whatever you want to use. Now, for leader, you have to use a leader for bottom rod, so you got to make sure you have some. So if we were going to do, let's just throw that on. Now, the fluorocarbon and the titanium leaders won't be able to be cut, but the mono leaders will. But you don't have to worry about cutting the leaders anyways. I personally never worry about the length of the leaders at all. I don't notice a difference between longer leaders, shorter leaders, even when you're trying to catch specific things. I really do not notice a difference. So it's really just preference for what you want to do. But honestly, I don't ever look at the leader length when it comes to bottom rods, only when it comes to float fishing. And then all you gotta do, throw a barbless hook on there, or a normal hook, I guess it doesn't really matter. And then these bells here, if you go into the shop, terminal tackle, common bells, you can see these are the bells. So those are the things that go on the end of the rod that you always see, and they're gonna make some noise to let you know that a fish is biting. So all you gotta do is buy one of those, equip one to your rod, and then you can just throw on whatever bait you're gonna be using. So say, for example, we're gonna be using large minnows, there you go. That is how you make a bottom rod. Nice and easy. Super simple. For this video, we're actually going to use small minnows. And we are going to throw on a 3-0 barbless hook just because we're going to head to the Everglades quick and catch some fish. But that's all you got to do, guys, to set up a bottom rod. Nice and easy. That's all you need. It's just a sinker, a leader, and then a bell. If you want a bell, you can also fish without the bell on too. But it really is just up to you guys what you want to do. So we're at the bass spot here in the Affinity Tunnels. And we have our bottom rod out. Now, you can see we got the small minnow on, we got the 3-0 hooks. I'm just going to cast out here, and just like any other rod, it's exactly the same. You just cast out. Now, the difference, obviously, between a bottom rod and a float rod is the sinker takes the bait to the bottom, whereas a float rod, it's adjusted by your leader length. And then you can also see here, we can press C to clip the line. What that means is whatever it's currently at, that's how far it's going to cast every single time. So they're really helpful if you want to just cast out to the same exact spot every single time. And you can also speed it up a little bit by doing a quick cast and just letting go. So that's really the only difference between bottom fishing and using a float. That's really all there is to it. It's definitely a little bit more heavy duty for the bottom rods. But other than the bell, the sinker, and then obviously fishing on the bottom instead of on the top, I really enjoy bottom fishing. I usually use bottom rods instead of float rods, just because float rods, they move around if there's a current and stuff like that. And I just find bottom rods a little bit easier. But just to show you guys the quick reel in here, just let me bring this back in, or sorry, the quick cast. Let me just show you guys here, in case you've never used one of these bottom rods before. You'll see here, normally I will do like a long cast, and with float rods I will too. You can cast out by clicking right click and then casting out, but you can see there it says clipped. So if you just hold down and quick cast, and you just get it around that area, it's going to cast right back out to that same spot. So you see we have 48 meters, but it's not going to go past 49. So it's really nice and easy to just get a quick spot. I'm going to go ahead and get a bass on here just to show you guys. All right, we got a fish on here. It's going to be a bass. But other than that, guys, it's really exactly the same as every other fishing. I just wanted to make a quick tips because I did get a couple comments saying, how do you bottom fish? How do you set one up? But nice and easy. They're really good rods, especially later on in the game. The bottom sniper, these blue ones are pretty good as well, even though they're not too expensive. But there you go, guys. That is how you bottom fish here in Fishing Planet, and that's going to work in every single location, basically. That a float rod is going to work, that's going to work. It might even work a little bit better, in my opinion. I seem to have better luck with bottom rods than float rods. But there you go, guys. That's how to bottom rod. Hope you enjoyed the quick tips video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you liked the video, make sure to hit that like button and that subscribe button. Ring the bell so you don't miss a single video. Check out the description for links to my other social media platforms like Twitch, where I stream 5 days a week. Come hang out live. It's a lot of fun. Also, make sure to come type a comment. Tell me to catch more fish or whatever you guys want. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.